This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in and happy Hockey Day in Canada as our Edmonton Oilers face the Nashville Predators this evening. It looks like YouTube's going to add a little bit of a delay to me this evening as well. There's the finger snap about 20 seconds into my discussion, so we'll stay tuned to see how far exactly I am behind pace tonight. But that said, ladies and gentlemen, a very crucial game for our Edmonton Oilers, and not so much, right? Coming on a two-game losing streak, yeah, you know what? You always need to win. But the problem is, the All Pacific Division just keeps getting more and more and more stacked up, and now, all of a sudden, the problem we're having as Oilers fans is the Central Division is starting to get their crap together, and that's not good news for us, because, you know what, the Pacific Division doing all this losing and winning together, we need to start winning straight up, and that's what we look to do tonight against the Nashville Predators and keep them out of the playoff conversation for another day. Calvin, welcome in. Of course, we've got moderator Tim along with us tonight, and of course, it's Hockey Day in Canada, the Oilers versus the good old Nashville Predators. I'm excited for this one because it's gonna be a good day, right? It's a 5 o'clock start. I get to go out, have fun at one of my buddy's birthday parties after tonight, and then get on with game review. Hopefully a W there, and then we're gonna be good. Let's go, Oils. Welcome in. Ron McLean all the way up there in Yellowknife. He's got the big old mitts on. He's looking warm. He's looking comfortable. It's looking like it's sundown in the Northwest Territories at 4:57. At least I got some daylight up there. And then it's Montreal, Quebec, Edmonton, Alberta, and Vancouver, British Columbia. Your site for the nightcap between the Calgary Flames and Vancouver Canucks. The game that's going to be very, very pivotal for us because let me tell you, that game against the Canucks and Flames, whew, man, that's a pick 'em which is worse kind of deal, and we're going to find out what happens, I guess. That's a for later in the evening, and we'll discuss that tomorrow kind of deal. And it's starting 10 a.m. where you are in Australia. Well, Calvin, see, you've got reasonable times for your games. Like 10 a.m., man, what I wouldn't take to be waking up to an Oilers game, right? Although this morning, if the Oilers played at 11, or at 10 or 11, whatever time you want to say, I would have still been in bed, and that would have created a little bit of a disaster, but it just is what it is. Shirai, welcome in, and Sam Smitty's with his 600th game tonight. That is good news. Well, Smitty, let's maybe go out there and get him a record, shall we? Mike Smith, NHL record over the course of 599 games. Mike Smith, NHL. We don't want pictures. We want Mike Smith, NHL Hockey DB with that big ridiculous flow of his. 599 career games, 256 career victories for Mike Smith. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, he's looking for victory number 257 this evening. And we'll find out if he can get it. So the chat a little bit slow to start, but that's fine and dandy. Everybody getting ready for this one. We'll have the intro as soon as the Canadian anthem begins, and then we'll be off and running with a hockey game this evening against those Nashville Predators. And hopefully, life will be good. Oilers win, Shry. That's what we're hoping for tonight, that's for sure. My dog's losing his mind on something out there. Must be a squirrel running across the deck. What do we got? We've got ourselves just about 8 minutes to game time here. Pekka Rinne in net, or probable, for the Nashville Predators. He's got a 17-12-3 record. He's had 3 shutouts on the year, a 3.01 goals against average, and an 898 save percentage. Draisaitl, leading point getter at 83 points for our Oilers. Roman Josi at 53 points. Then you've got Connor McDavid at 30. Philip Forsberg at 18 in the goal department. Assist-wise, Draisaitl at 54. You've got Josi at 39, leading both teams. Pekka Rinne with 17 wins. Mikko Koskinen with 15. Goals for per game, well, The Predators have 3.25, we have 3.17, but we've got them pretty much in the exact same block. 3.23 for the goals against for the Preds, 3.1 for our Edmonton Oilers, or 3.13. So again, that difference of 10, right? Power play percentage, whoo, 28.75 compared to the Preds 17.05. Penalty kill 82.89 for the Oilers compared to the Preds 74.85. So let me just quickly adjust the screen here, ladies and gentlemen, so that I can see my TV a little bit better. Bing, bang, boom, and the other thing going to require a full 60-minute effort. Yes, John Hines has the Nashville Predators playing a lot better. And you got it, Sunshine. That is fantastic. As here we go. The Oilers are going to definitely need that solid effort. We're going to find out what we can do. They've got the Northern Lights by the jerry cans on things. So they've got Dylan Cousins out there. Jonathan Chichu, Moose Factory, Ontario. And what do we got? Oh man, those blades. Those blades. This is actually a pretty well-crafted intro. This is looking really nice. Really nice. And you got Jeff Sanderson from Hay River, Northwest Territories. My goodness. That's a ways up there. Jordan Tutu from Rankin Inlet, Nunavut. Jordan Tutu, an absolute tough customer. A guy you did not want to mess with back in the day, that's for sure. What else? And why did we let... again, guys, that's a game I predicted to lose, so I'm not very upset about that one at all. Oilers versus Sharks. Oilers lose that one. I knew it was happening. I'm fine with it. You aren't going to win every game. That's the other side, too. We have to be realistic. You aren't going to win all 82 games of the season. Just to be honest. Driving the sled down, Jonathan Chichu drive. Early games, Winnipeg 5 over Ottawa 2 and Boston 4-2 over Arizona. So some favors, some non-favors. It's all good. It's all dandy. Arizona losing is a big one though for us, that's for sure. You know, look at this, bang, look at those guys hitting the ice, look at that northern living. Let me tell you, that's one thing I'd love to do. If I could ever retire cash out early, I could definitely do the northern living, that's for sure. Look at this, nice little intro. We're getting ready for hockey, ladies and gentlemen. She's Hockey Day in Canada. She's going to be a good one. We're going to have a good hockey game. I'm not as nervous about this one as I was going into the Sharks, so that should say something as well right there. And hopefully get us going towards a good good hockey game this evening, that's for sure. Let me just quickly see this. Yavish, welcome in. How's it going tonight? Hope you're good. We're good. I'm just quickly checking some stats here so far. 9 people in the turnstiles in the first 3 minutes. There we go. Little highlights of the Northern boys. Jonathan Chichu back in the day with the Sharks, man. That was that guy lit up the Oilers back in the day, that's for sure. Dylan Cousins scoring for the Lethbridge Hurricanes and for Team Canada. Don't forget about Team Canada and Dylan Cousins. I've got a heck of a lot of water left, so we're going to have ourselves a hockey game and we're going to get things going, that's for sure. 5 p.m. start, so it's going to be different kind of game for us because normally what do we start? About 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening, so 5 o'clock. Good start, primetime game out east. That's good news for us. We get a shine in the spotlight, hopefully. Now we've got the Hockey Night in Canada intro going. Ladies and gentlemen, Oilers, Jets, Flames, Canucks, Leafs, Habs, Sens, all playing today on Hockey Day in Canada, the 20th anniversary. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. Here we go. Look at this. We got the rink all lit up. Good little ice games going. A couple of little spots for the puck. Look at this. CIBC Tower in Montreal. Whew. Yeah, Let's get it going. That's all I'm waiting for. Is I'm waiting for Anthems. I'm waiting to get this going. I'm waiting to run and have a good hockey game. That's for sure. Let's get this going, ladies and gentlemen. What I will remind you is if you want to leave a like on the stream right now, if you haven't already, do that. That gets more people in here as the stream goes along, right? The more likes we get in the stream, the longer we go, the better off things get going. 7 p.m. North Ontario, home of Bobby Orr here. There you go, Oilers. Rexel, welcome in. Good evening. We've got Ron McLean back on my television. I want the Oilers anthems here so as I can play my intro and get this underway. But we won't worry too much about it. We got everybody from up north cheering on their teams. Couple guys in Habs jerseys, scarves, and they take so long to get going. Well, absolutely, right? But I think that's also how the games are. And is in E-Town. Yes, Jason, you betcha. It is in Edmonton. You've got Kyle Bukowskis in Montreal. And then you'll have Gene Principe standing by in Edmonton to get things going. The Stanley Cup champions, Montreal Canadiens, many times over. John, welcome in. Good evening. How is things going tonight? Hopefully pretty good. Look at him. Putting in some work. I have not played the intro yet. The intro comes when the anthems get underway. Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Principe getting it going. Here we go. Oilers versus the Predators, City TV, Sportsnet 360, Sportsnet West. That's your options. Tune in, get it going. So we got to get it going at some point tonight, that's for sure. They're showing some highlights of Mike Smith making ridiculous saves. McDavid's goal last game was greasy. McDavid's goal last game was beauty. Every McDavid goal is beauty. All right. Are we going to go to one more commercial? They're going to send me to commercial one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is brutal, but it'll be what it'll be. It'll be dandy and fine. I'll play you guys an ad. Let me know how many of you get that ad, because that'll tell me exactly what we're doing so far tonight. And the headphones looking good tonight, I must say. Everything looking good, right? The headphones with the blue trim and the black, and then obviously you have yourselves the blue plaid on, the Saturday suit. Of course, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a suit, it's Saturday. It's hockey night in Canada. Of course you gotta look good. It's just half the role, right? Half the part of hockey night in Canada is looking good. So that's my side for tonight, as they've got things rolling across. What are we doing? What are we doing? Perfect, try, perfect. What the heck is RDI? Flow Control, Energy Services, and Fabrication. Sure. And Granlund might have been injured yesterday. Of course, Marcus Granlund down there in the AHL Bakersfield Condors. That's not good news if he's hurt, because that will really cost us a chance to make a trade at the deadline involving roster space if you go. Now, not likely that we trade Marcus Granlund realistically, but you just never really know, do you? Never really know. These commercials, ladies and gentlemen, these commercials are killing me right off the hop. What are they doing? 5:09. We haven't gotten to the anthems yet. My goodness. Brutalizing it. If everyone come to your house for Halloween, give away turtles if they're Flames fans. Well, I'd have to remember the whole turtle incident. How many months? 8 months from now? Whew. That's a long time to test my memory. And the deadline, I believe, is February 24th. So we should be good. February 24th, we're about 16 days away. Let me see what's going on here on Twitter. And let's go. Bang. There we go. Media engagements right the heck on. Nobody wants Brennan Manning, who is a 7th defenseman worth $2 million. Well, Verexley, you can say nobody wants him, but until something happens or doesn't happen, we don't actually know. That's the thing. Because you never know. If you have a couple key injuries between now and February 24th, Guy like that could become valuable at 2.25. Not saying there's a big chance, but there is a chance. And you can absolutely trade on the 24th. That's trade deadline day. Up until, what is it, 1 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Eastern? And she aced on Gagne to begin the game with McDavid and Kassian online with Haas and Benson. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Edmonton 2-0-1 last 3 games against Nashville after losing previous 3. There you go. There you go. After losing previous 13. Oh, 13. Okay, pardon me. Reading my math wrong. Are we just not getting the anthems today? Or are we just... Am I just getting all the commercials? Are we actually watching hockey here, ladies and gentlemen? I'm very confused. Very confused. So we gotta get something going here. Alright. And now we're gonna have period commercial, alright. And now we're back. What are we doing? We're back in Rogers Place, but they're showing Yellowknife again. There we go. Here we go. So we'll get Robert Clark performing the American National Anthem, then we'll have him perform the Canadian Anthem, and we'll hit the good old intro at the time the Canadian Anthem starts, and we'll get this going, because there you go, Robert Clark on the ice, things are getting going. She's time. Ladies and gentlemen, she is time for some Edmonton Oilers hockey in just a few moments now. 5-12, finally, like you're saying, Shry, that's for sure. We gotta hope that we can get something going. Roman Josi looking like he's trying to zone into the game tonight. Lots of Oilers jerseys in the crowd this evening. That's good to see. Seats are pretty full from what I can see on the TV. I like to see that. That's good news for us. And Saros in net. Is Saros in net? Is UC Saros? Alright, guess so. Saros is in net. Looking all sharp and dapper tonight with the hair flowed just so. Dang. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. John Hines. Looking a little bit nervous. Chewing his nails. Trying not to get caught. Got the Americans in the crowd. And could we get Drew Doughty as a rental player? More than likely not, Larry. Probably absolutely not. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in 3. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we've got a special anthem singer tonight in Cree this evening. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the anthem, enjoy this, let's get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle in, sit down, get ready, it's time for Edmonton Oilers hockey on Dolynny TV in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, she's go time! This is Dolynny TV, and welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers live streams here on the channel, moments away from getting this hockey game underway between the Edmonton Oilers and the Nashville Predators. UC Saros versus Mike Smith in net. The hockey game ready to go, and let's get it going, because it's a big one, that's for sure. A 2-game losing streak for our Oilers. We sit still in 3rd place in the Pacific Division. She's going to be good. She's going to be gold. We've got just a few seconds to go on this anthem, and then we'll be fighting our way into a big hockey game. I gotta get this screen a little bit bigger so that I can actually see what Ryan Nugent-Hopkins does on that second line with Mr. Leon Draisaitl and Kyler Yamamoto. Kaya Bruno rocks the anthem. Off we go. And now it's Louis DeBrusque. And, well, let me tell you, Louis DeBrusque, and actually, is it Louis DeBrusque? I don't know. Will it be Drew Remenda? It might be Drew Remenda. I'm not sure. Walked by Connor's house last night and waved. There you go. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I've never actually seen Connor McDavid in real life. other than when he's on the ice at Rogers Place. Now look like an actual NHL. Well, that's what Saturday's all about there, Winslow. That's what it's all about. And let's not be giving away the details of where Connor McDavid's house is, shall we? That doesn't sound like a really good idea on the internet. All right. Alex Chiasson there. He'll get bumped up to the top line by the looks of it, I imagine. Oh man, he's taking those small insults and getting it going. 3 goals and 6 points for Chiasson in his last 10 games, but we've got the second line out there to start this evening. Do I have the scoreboard up? Let me find out. There we go, nothing there. And the Oilers up and across, and here we go. Nothing much going on here so far. Saros won on Thursday against Calgary, 37-39 saves. Well, tell you, hopefully a little bit tired after that Thursday game, facing 39 shots, and we can get ourselves going. And yeah, absolutely, according to Jay, what you got to do is like the stream, and that's according to me, that you got to like the stream, because that gets a lot more people in here, that is for sure. The Predators defense, rough and tumbly old guys. I can't believe Dan Hamhuis is still in the NHL, but he is, and he's the Predators' third pairing defenseman. The Oilers Predators trying to set up an attack, both teams bouncing back and forth between the neutral zone. Kara Sheehan and Archibald Yore, fourth line, third line, whatever you want to call it. And there we go, not much happening here. As the Predators get a turnover, Mike Smith a steady save. Darnell Nurse down on his legs again. And Mike Smith probably about 6 big saves there with the pucks hitting the pads 3 or 4 different times for sure. And now you've got the fourth line out there. Or is this the top line? Hard to tell when you've got Chiasson and Gagne. With McDavid, there's McDavid, shoot that puck, McDavid, shoot that puck, there's a nice one, puck went wide from Gagne. What a good scramble so far. This one getting exciting as soon as possible, as Matt Benning will go up the boards to Alex Chiasson. He's going to go around. Chiasson couldn't drive it, they're going to chip it to the middle. And a solid first shift out of the top line, that is for sure. So Mike Smith's going to rock that one right back onto the stick of Matt Benning. It's going to get Caleb Jones going through the blue paint. And definitely, absolutely, the Oilers look ready. Predators had a couple of good whacks early, and they were looking like they were trying to find blood in the water, but couldn't find it there. Jujhar Khaira, nice pass, intercepted though, tipped on down to the dot, back on out, and then the Oilers tip it in the neutral zone and come up with it. Good effort so far all around. And now, down the boards, nice tip in there by Mr. Riley Sheehan, and they're going to actually call it icing, so 17:45 to go. Yannick Weber looking like he needs something going. And look at this. Just a bad play right there. Darnell Nurse gets turned all the way around. Look at this. Connor McDavid fighting. Not much you can do. And then Sam Gagne putting it off the side of the net. That's unfortunate. And there you go. Josh Archibald against Yannick Weber. Caught him somewhere. Looks like it's in the face. He's going down the tunnel. So the Predators down a defenseman early. It's time to capitalize. Yeah, sure, he might be a third pair guy, but that puts extra stress on a guy like Yossi, extra stress on a guy like Ekholm, and that adds, well, positivity to us. And Eric Yamamoto is a plus 11. Again, don't read too much into the plus, because what do you got? You've got also Nuge and Draisaitl on his line, so he absolutely should be. Right? That's kind of the key there. I hate the plus minus stat. Absolutely do. Alright, let's get going here, boys. Tyler Benson on the ice, and that's going to get free to Oscar Klefbom and Adam Larson. Kazian's going to turn around behind the net. He's trying to move his feet, but not finding out, and that's a little bit of a greasy hit there right before the man hits the puck, but they're not going to call her down. We're going to find ourselves going 16:54 to go in this first period. And this Oilers team with no shots on net. Predators with only credited 2 so far. And a 16:41 on the clock. Trying to find the puck. Kyler Yamamoto out there. That means Draisaitl Nuge should be out there soon. Ethan Bear on the ice with Darnell Nurse. Gotta get it going. Trade for Gustafsson again. I don't think we need more D. That's the thing. And I don't think David Gustafsson's been that incredible as of late, compared to what he did the year before. Here we go. Nice play up the middle for Draisaitl. Shot across. Nothing there. And if we need to do anything, we need to clear D, not add D. That's for sure. Alright, let's go. Down the ice, and Darnell Nurse going to bat that back there to Ethan Bear. It's going to go across to Roman Josi. Josi's going to find it behind the net. Nice play by Ethan Bear. And back to Ethan Bear. All right, we got to get out of the zone here. That's been a difficulty for this Oilers team at times of late. You've been watching. There we go. Roman Josi entering it. Shooting it. And there we go. Not much happening there. As Sam Gagner will turn around for Connor McDavid. He's going to get it going. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's go, McDavid. Not much happening there either. And this Oilers team turned back a couple of times at the blue line. That's all right. We'll find our way in eventually. As look at that. There it is. Connor McDavid tripped up. No call. I don't think there should be a call there, quite honestly. I think Connor McDavid went down on his own power, or else stepped into the man's skates. As that's another nice shot for the Predators, but another nice save for Mr. Mike Smith. And now it's back the other way. Quick change for the D. Nice onto the ice for, is that Darnell Nurse? Who's that? Jujhar Khaira. And there we go, up. Nice play by the skate of Jujhar Khaira right there. That was a beautiful tip off the pass from Connor McDavid. That's what you like to see. Jujhar rubs out a man along the boards, and here we go. 14:25 to go. The shots are 3-2 for the Predators. And for Axel, if we drafted Spencer Knight, I couldn't even tell you more than the name on Spencer Knight. I think he's a goalie, isn't he? But even at that, we got two or three very good goalie prospects in our system quite yet right now. That Kazian going. He's going to get in there, bang the body a little bit. Riley Sheehan going to battle through, up the boards. There's the shot, and big save by UC Saros through traffic to keep it scoreless. This game's got some pace. You got to like that. Definitely a little bit better than that rest of the first period against the San Jose Sharks, perhaps. You know what I mean? As there we go, up and out of the boards, and nothing happening there. So it's turned back and around, and a nice bat down by Mr. Mike Smith. Now Darnell Nurse behind the net. He's looking. Not finding much. Not finding much for an option. He'll go up the middle. That one's going to get deflected through. Now the Oilers get a chance to restart. Nice play there by Ethan Bear to get it up to Draisaitl. Across, and Oilers can't even get across half right now. It's getting brutal. Got a little scuffle. Good to see. Okay, we'll like to see that. That's for sure. There's a nice shot by Nuge, and look at this, whacking away in front. UC Saros down. Now Nuge against Fabro. Okay, all right, good to go. Good little fight in front of the net. Good little take to the net there by Nuge. That's for sure. That was a solid little shot, sneaky little shot that Saros had to be sharp on. This big hit there by Jujhar Khaira to put his man almost into the bench. That would have been nice, but no such luck. Alright, let's not start yawning. That's not a recipe for success. Hits are 4-3 for the Predators after that little burst. Doing fairly well, absolutely. Just need to get some shots on net and life will be good. Shots are 3-2, that's it. So I guess the Predators could be saying the same thing. The Oilers have won 2 face-offs so far this game. Takeaways are 1-1, but the giveaways, that's already your bad category. Oilers credited with 4 giveaways already tonight. Yikes. But we'll be good. We'll be dandy. We'll be fine. And guys, up to 21 people in the live stream. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the live stream, would appreciate that, let me tell you, because the more likes we get in the live stream, the more people we keep in the live stream, all that, and the more time you spend watching the live stream, that gets a lot more people in here. At one point in that Calgary Flames Oilers game last weekend, we had 99 people because the likes went crazy. Everybody was sticking around to enjoy the craziness that was the Battle of Alberta, and that led to 99 people coming to the stream and hanging out with us in the chat. That was quite something. Calgary versus Vancouver, I think that's their final game of the season against each other, so that's good news for us. But at the same rate, I think you take Calgary to win that one. As long as we win today, that keeps Vancouver at 65, and that just log jams it even worse. That's the beautiful part. Oh. Referees looking at the puck going in the... And Greg, welcome in. Time to start a streak. Well, I think we might have a goal here. And no goal. No goal. That is crazy. And all right. Kyler Yamamoto's line out there with Draisaitl and Nugent Hopkins. You love to see it. You need to see it. Oh, man, would have been greasy if they scored that goal, especially if Yamamoto scored. But now you've got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in his spot. Let's go. And they're going to win this draw backwards to Nuge. He's going to bat in there like a second centerman, which he is, but still. A good shot. Nothing there. And let's go up the ice. And all right, all of a sudden you've got the Nashville Predators on a 3-on-2. But look at that back check by Clefbaum. What a good go. And how am I doing there, Sidroff? I'm doing good. I'm doing good tonight. Arizona tanked ever since they got Hall. They had a good little streak there for a little bit where I think they were, 6-1. But that's what kept them relevant because they haven't been doing much else outside of that. I don't know if it's actually 6-1 or 5-1 or 4-1, but they had a good little stretch where they were playing decent hockey. That's why they're still in the race right now. All of a sudden, another loss, though. So I don't know what's going on there. Here we go. 12:14 to go. Predators just gained the line. Michael Granlund. Marcus's brother gets in there. And now it's going to be flipped out into the neutral. And the Oilers, again, with another giveaway. A lazy flip through the neutral zone. You've got Ryan Johansson in the middle. Sam Gagner. Where the heck is Darnell Nurse? Way up at the blue line, coming in after Mike Smith made the glove save. All right. Look at this. Bang. And look at this. Nothing, 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 nothing. And then Oscar Clefbaum with a big block in front, man. Oscar's got to be sore. He has blocked a lot of shots this season, that is for sure. There's TD4s. And now, what do we got for a line? We've got the Connor McDavid line out there. And do I think Edmonton and Seattle will have a rivalry? No, that rivalry will gladly belong to Vancouver and Seattle. Let me tell you, that one's going to get nasty fun for sure. Vancouver will actually have a geographical rival, not just one they have to create between either Edmonton or Calgary. That'll be nice to see, that is for sure. There's a shot blocked in front. I think it hit Johansson. As now they're buzzing. And let's get going. Something's got to go up the boards. And there we go. Connor McDavid 2-on-1 with Alex Chiasson. Nice shot. You know what? It doesn't go in, but that is a solid sign out of Connor McDavid. Willing to shoot that puck with Alex Chiasson. My goodness. Yeah, it was close, but I will take it. That is alright. Icing against Connor McDavid. 11:09. The Oilers suddenly have 4 shots. This one's been weird because you've had a lot of pace, you've had a lot of energy. But look at that shot. Oh, it's off the blocker. Saros on point. Saros is always on point against us. I actually went and sat 4 rows off the glass at Rogers Place one time. And, well, UC Saros shut us out. It was pretty brutal. Alright, let's get going. That was, of course, in that miserable 17-18 season. Now across 11 minutes to go in this period. Let's get going. Yes, let's get going. Caleb Jones can't get anything done. Let's go along the boards. Connor McDavid trying to get in there. They're trying to find the puck. It's under the skate of Nick Bonino. They chip it out. There's a nice play to Caleb Jones. He's going to flick it sky high. And look at that. Josh Archibald down with it with Connor McDavid. Shoot that puck, Archie. Nice. I like to see this. I like to see this. How's it going? I like to see this a lot. They are shooting the puck and not thinking about overpassing. That is excellent. And if I at any point say they should have passed that, when they take a shot on net, somebody come in and slap me up silly, because that's absolutely ridiculous of me at this point to be saying that. Look at Nick Bonino battling in front for tips. And always, that's the problem. The Oilers can't box the guy out. And I mean, Dave Tippett talked about that in his post game the other night, but got to be willing to do it. There we go. Nice keep in. That's going to allow the Oilers to set and control the neutral zone play. Sometimes you got to give it to the other team to force a play in the offensive zone, and that's exactly what they're trying to do here with Archibald. Oof. Archibald, what you doing? Calamity behind the net. Absolutely went to light his man up. Now he can't get up. Look at that. Nice play there. It'll be a cross, and now the shot on net. Jujhar Kharishian just absolutely murdering in front. And that is Mr. Orange back there, ladies and gentlemen. My buddy, Mr. Orange. As Mr. Darnell Nurse behind, he'll play it up, and that's going to be up along the boards just to play into the neutral zone to get a line change. Now Roman Josi held back. This has been a very evenly matched game so far. Both teams with 4 shots through the first 10 minutes. Both teams with some dangerous chances. Both teams playing a little bit of a physical style, which you like to see. It's only going to get more physical from here on out. Draisaitl back across. Going to be tipped, but look at that play by Adam Larsson to stay onside. That's a beauty. Now you've got Leon Draisaitl back down. Predators play it out. Not much going on for the Oilers on that shift. But again, knocked out of the zone, and the Predators can't set up, so they'll try again. The Oilers and Predators going back and forth, trying to set up an attack, failing to do so. There's been a couple of good shifts. Sheehan Archibald had that good shift with Jujhar Kharishian because, well, Archibald just created calamity. But not much there. As now Nuge is going to flip this one in. UC Saros just going to deflect that one there. They're going to have them try to make a play. Not much going on there. Ooh, hold on. Nope. Oilers turn that one over. Now knocked down by Ethan Bear. Nice glove ahead to himself. Now that allows the boys to get in banging again. And the Oilers really coming to work hard on loose pucks so far this game. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. There's a shot by Bear. Deflected in front. I don't know why the Oilers can never get 2 or 3 deflection goals in a game when the Sharks seem to every time just put in deflection after deflection after deflection. I really don't get it. Well, Mike Smith just told the ref, "You're kidding me, come on," that the icing call wasn't made. 8:15 to go in this first period. He got Roman Josi starting back. I think he's played like the entire period so far. Be interested to see what Josi's time on ice is after this period. Nashville goal. That is not what I wanted to see in the chat. That one's going to be picked off, and is that not going to be icing? I think or offside. I think the Oilers touched that, didn't they? Johansson's going to get on the attack. Roman Josi's going to throw this one. Yep. Yep. Races, last night's game, it was hard to follow on social media. Yeah, 1-0. 1-0. In loyalty, I'd expect to see Mr. Tyler Benson get up there at some point. Ugly goal. I don't really think it's an ugly goal. Just watch this. Watch this. Larsson way out of position. Caleb Jones blocks the shot, and it's just your classic bang in the loose change, right? If you could drop every goal like that, that's what you do. That's just the way she goes. That's, you know what? That's reward for hard work. That's what that is. That's a reward for hard work. The Oilers failed to box out a guy, but Caleb Jones blocks the shot, so you still get the effort. And the Predators just go to work and put the puck in the net. And look at that. Darnell Nurse putting Craig Smith on the ice next shift over. Can't complain about that too much. Tough goal. I mean, it's a hard-working goal, and I think those are probably the toughest ones to accept as a fan of the team that gets scored on. Is a hard-working goal for a team. Really, you can't blame much. And I mean, as Oilers fans, I know we love to blame this guy, blame that guy, blame the refs, blame the goalie, blame that, blame the other thing. What you gonna do? Hard work does happen. Sometimes hard work happens. And it just is what it is. Here we go. Scotiabank hockey. You're going to see a lot of those ads today. And there you go, Sam, to your point. Hit the wrong side of the post. Right, what you going to do? It's 1 goal. Now, I'm going to tell you, straight up, ladies and gentlemen, we've discussed this a bajillion times this season. 1 goal should not ever sink the Edmonton Oilers. We know that. That should be fact. So there is no reason to panic right now. Just get in, get a commercial going, and let the Oilers regroup and let Connor McDavid do some magic. That's all it comes down to at this point, realistically. That's really all it comes down to, except for the fact that we have to watch this A&W dance along. That's I don't even know what to call this. They are just doing whatever. As here we go. Chris Ricci, Matteo Palazzo. And here we go. Matt Duchene on the bench for the Predators. He's looking good still. He's looking good. I don't know what he's been doing in Nashville this year, but he'll be fine. Look at that. Ooh, that Nashville Predators. Ooh, that Predators jersey. Man, that's a beauty of a jersey. Oh, nice. There's Duchene. I don't know how you get into the arena that early. I really don't understand that. Do you sneak in or how do you do it? Here we go. Let's get this going. Nice chance to funnel the puck to the net. Nothing much happening there. 12th goal. Craig Smith assisted by Yossi and Johansson. According to Tim, that's the 40th and 20th respectively for Yossi and Johansson. As here we go. The Oilers just trying to outwork the Predators now. Get back into this game. 5 shots to 4. How nice would it be to watch the Oilers get shot number 5 in the net? But UC Saros has other plans. And 7:02 to go in this period. The ref's coming in to break up Jujhar Khaira and the boys. That's good. That's good. Let the tensions bubble a little bit, but don't let them bubble over because we can't afford any penalties right now. It will be dandy. Oh man, falling asleep already. I did sleep until 11 and screw myself a little bit by doing that, I guess. Here we go. Nice work ahead by Draisaitl. Lost that face-off, but didn't give up on the effort. Like to see that as Yamamoto, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins out there playing a lot. And I think you'll see these guys playing a lot tonight, given that Gagne and Chiasson are on the wing with Connor McDavid, and then I'll hopefully get some power plays and get some fresh bodies out there on the power play as well. Look at this. Nugent Hopkins plowing ahead. You see Saros out to play it. Not much happening there. Look at this. Hard work there by Yamamoto, guys. I love how much effort this line puts into the forecheck and never giving up on a puck. It's not even necessarily the forecheck. It's just tenacity on the puck and getting it going. But, yeah, I mean, at some point we had to find a line that would do that. And that's been this second line. Absolutely been the darling so far. Side draft, when does Neil come back? When he's healthy. I honestly don't know what's going on with Neil. I know they just keep saying he won't skate, he will skate, he won't skate, he's better, he's worse, he's better, he's worse. That's about all there is to it. Is there we go. Chiasson moving that puck ahead. Man, I love when Chiasson actually puts that effort to drive the puck deep. I love driving the puck deep. That's all. At the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. Drive the puck deep. You've got 3 attackers on 2 defensemen. Let them work, and that's why it works out here for Connor McDavid, who's driving it along the boards. Guys, the Oilers' first line now putting in some work, and look at this. Gagne Chiasson beating men to the puck, and look at this. Just end board to end board pass. And now it's McDavid who actually loses the puck. And that's going to be pretty much sealed off. And Connor McDavid's gone to the penalty kill. Or penalty box, and we're going to the penalty kill. He doesn't even know how to react on that one. So, that said, what we're going to discuss now is Mr. Sheehan and Archibald getting a shorty. Because that's been a recipe for success as of late, and I'm hoping we can seal that one up and get that going tonight. Sheehan Archibald shorty combined together. You know they're going to start both out there on the penalty kill, so why not get them a shorty and get it going? Because I'm actually just going to run and grab a bathroom break right quick. I am dying. All right. Oh. 298, 299, 300. And keep showing them Instagram notifications. Absolutely. It's Connor McDavid to the box for hooking at 14:33. They're going to call that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Duchesne goes to handle the puck, and that's going to be a penalty 10 out of 10 in today's NHL. Do I think the Oilers will send down Benson? I probably expect him to be sent down. He hasn't gotten the chance yet, but that said, this is only his second NHL game, so you just never know. But with the return of James Neal, I'm pretty sure they'll be sending him back down. Down, and Mr. Oscar Klefbom getting going. Remember, it is Tyler Benson's first NHL experience to boot. He's never played in the NHL prior, so let's see. And we haven't played him that much. I don't think he played a lot of ice time against the Sharks, and I don't think he's played a lot of ice time today so far, and he won't in this period due to the penalty kill. Look at that big hit there by Jujhar Khaira. My goodness, that was a monster. Actually, Josh Archibald. Pardon me, I didn't think Josh Archibald could hit like that, but he can apparently. 129 to go. The guy does have a lot of hits, though. Now we got this going. 4-4. Ooh, I'll take that. As bang, tipped in. Nope. And now you get Draisaitl and Klefbom touches that puck, and it's a high stick against who? And Jeremy, today is the big day for the playoff race in the West. Absolutely. You allow Nashville to win this hockey game, and then you have Calgary win the game against Vancouver. Things get really messy for the Oilers really quick. Ooh, that's a high sticking on Adam Larson, that's for sure. Craig Smith takes the penalty. That's good. 4-on-4 for a minute 16. Then that gives us 45 seconds in which Connor McDavid will come bursting out of the box, hopefully with the puck in the zone, allowing us to have a solid effort. And hello, little sit. That's where we're going to get this going. Bear's going to line up like a winger D. And that's going to be one back there by Nashville, and now off to the races we go. iPod, welcome in. As that's a tip ahead, and now come on, you've got to get Draisaitl going. Got to get Draisaitl going with a big old goal here. That would be nice. And Nashville wins and Vancouver wins is still about the same. That's exactly. It's still about the same as long as that happens. But preferably, you'd want Calgary to win, and you'd want Vancouver to lose, and you'd want Nashville to lose, and the Oilers to win. Predators have already lost, and I think as long as the Vegas Golden Knights lose as well, we'll be dandy. As there's a big block shot there by Ethan Bear. Big tip save by Mike Smith, and now the Predators setting up the attack. I haven't seen a goal come in the chat yet. That means good things as the Oilers keeping the men to the outside. Yossi skating circles around Ethan Bear. The blast from the point misses wide. Now you've got Kailer Yamamoto and Leon Draisaitl still out there on the 4-on-4, and I think that's going to be the plan to get them out there for the power play, isn't it? Matthias Ekholm's going to go there. Nothing happening yet. Predators controlling. Just got to spring McDavid on a break now. That's all it comes down to. Nice power move by Duchesne. Big save by Smith into the corner. 1 second to go. Connor McDavid's got to get back into this play because it's a power play, and now the Predators looking to get going. And it looks like Kailer Yamamoto is going to go. Leon Draisaitl can barely skate out there, but we're going to let him stay on the power play. Sure, that's a smart move. Darnell Nurse with a dumb pass back through a man. Now you've got the power play all discombobulated so far. And now Chase on out there on the power play. And alright, let's go. Let's go. There's McDavid in on goal. Can't find that puck, and going to be thrown across. Draisaitl can't throw that across to Nuge. Again, I don't know why you'd go to the first power play unit right here. And what type of players do I think the Oilers will go after before the deadline? I think it's quite simple. The Oilers don't need picks. The Oilers just need that third line centerman, and that's really the only need that we can all identify for a reasonable cost. That's what it'll come down to at the end of the day. I think for the Oilers, just adding that third line centerman they're looking for, because Haas and Sheehan just aren't enough. Let's go. Let's get this behind the net. Ooh. Oh, that's a... I don't know. Sheehan was already falling on that one, the Oilers. Let's go. Shot. Klefbom. Good go. Perfect. We've got our 6th shot of the hockey game. 2:09 to go. This one's been tight checking. This one's a Dave Tippett special right here. That's for sure. Oh man. And Jordan 2-2 feature coming up in the intermission. You've got Matt Duchene there. 6-6 the shots on goal. Let's just take this one home. Let's go get a goal here in the next minute. Take it to a 1-1, 2-1. Ooh, there's a nice chance for Archibald. Good little spin shot right there. Like to see that. You've got, unfortunately, the Predators back the other way. Jujhar Khaira checking back. Takes the man down. That could have been tripping if you're going to call penalty on penalty. And Rocco Grimaldi working behind the net. And nothing there. Alright. Good takeaway there. Caleb Jones working it. But again, the Oilers just take it to the boards a little bit too quick on that play. That cost us getting it out of the zone quick. This one's going to be up the ice, and Dasher boards bouncing around, and somebody's got to get this out from beside the boards. There we go, back to the defenseman, Matt Benning, and now we can set up hopefully a zone entry and an attack, and then a goal, because that would be just dandy if we could. They're going to get Sam Gagner. And the line out there is, there we go, the Oilers on the ice, and at some point turn that around to Benning and Jones, and now you've got a zone entry to Connor McDavid. Going to be all kinds of tied up, and Darnell Nurse, what are you doing jumping in on that? Why would you not be taking the body? I don't get it. But the Oilers still looking for this puck along the boards. Matt Duchene trying to push it ahead to Granlund. He's going to be body off the puck. Finally, Nurse takes the body right there and gets the result we're looking for. 45 seconds to go in this period. Chase on nothing there. Puck batted back in, and we're just content to be a tight checking game all the way through. Struggling with whether Khaira is NHL caliber speed, not much value with him. Jamie, there is a lot of value to him. He just has to play his game, but he has not been playing his game this season. That puck's going to go up out of play. We're going to have ourselves a break in the action. 7-7 the shots. And look at Rocco Grimaldi working along the boards. Look at him bang. Tenacity on the puck right there. I've said it once. Down into the corner. Not much going on here in this first period. And Matt, it's not that Draisaitl's looking lazy. He had a full 2-minute shift again. Again, the guy needs to go for line changes. That's all it comes like that. Eric, thanks for the likes, buddy. As at the end of the day, Draisaitl's just got to take shorter shifts and he'll look a lot less lazy. And the other side too with Draisaitl is what a lot of people don't see in his game. When all they see is a lazy Draisaitl, what people don't see in Draisaitl's game is when he makes that big play, it's because he was playing 3 plays ahead. He was absolutely looking lazy 5 seconds ago, but then it's back of the net. Because he's playing 3 to 5 plays ahead, right? And all of a sudden, yeah, sometimes that's going to burn you and you're going to get caught with it, but 90% of the time, if you're playing 3 to 5 plays ahead and you're that good, you can make good things happen, and that's why Draisaitl leads the NHL in points. There's the shot, big save by Mike Smith. And Khaira cannot go to the AHL without losing him on waivers. That's the problem. Long day of work, Matt? Yeah, I feel that. Long day of doing nothing for me today. That's Mike Smith with 2.8 seconds to go in this period. 7-7 the shots on net. To get a positive result here. And try, come on. Keep it together, guys. There we go. Puck nowhere there. We're good to go. And that's exactly the period I wanted to see out of the Oilers after that game against San Jose, after that game against the Arizona Coyotes. That's a good period. That's a good period of hockey. And you know what? Sometimes you're not on the winning end of a good period. That's fine. It's a 60-minute game, not a 20-minute game, right? At the end of the day. So we'll be fine. We'll be dandy. We'll be gold. We'll be fine. Oh. And, well, here you go. Problem is, Jujhar Khaira is a playoff player, right? Technically speaking, Jujhar Khaira is the kind of player you'd want in the playoffs to tight check it and grind it down. Problem is, in the regular season, the way the NHL has gone, that doesn't quite work as well as it does in the playoffs. Pretty even period. Oh man, that was a big yawn. Oof, and Oilers will bounce back absolutely and try. I hand out the mod very specifically. It's 203 playbacks already, up to 4 minutes and 51 seconds average watch. Nicholas, welcome in, long time no see. Let's get to those first period stats for the Edmonton Oilers. When I got timed out without any warning or any information about the rules, Andrew. Simple. We always see it. If you're swearing in the chat, you get timed out. We explain that very specifically every single time. Not too bad. Absolutely not, Jim Rat. Very simple game so far. Very simple game so far. And 7-7 the shots. 13-8 the hits for the Oilers over the Predators. 8-6 the face-offs for the Oilers over the Predators. The only real bad stat, which is simply the giveaways category. 10 giveaways to 2 right now. That's it. That's all as it is. 6-4 the takeaways for the Oilers, though. So that's been a make-me-up category. And 7-6 the block shots. And there you go. Let's go Craig Smith from Roman Josi and Ryan Johansson. That's your stat. And what I had to get you, I told you I would get you this stat, is Mr. Roman Josi's stats at the end of the period. Where is Josi? He is on the chart here. He played pretty much half the period, 9:29 that period for Roman Josi. Absolutely crazy. Good period, tight checking. That's what we wanted to see, right? That's what Dave Tippett wanted really bad. Nicholas, you'll be here more often. And Jim Rat, you wish we had a better option than Chase on line 1. We do. It's called James Neal. Problem is, James Neal is injured right now, and Tyler Benson, they're a little bit scared to give him that first line time. I don't understand it. I don't get it, but it is what it is. And missing Neal is hurting us. I don't know if it's absolutely killing us, but at the same time, you know what? You miss a guy on your top line, and you miss that conducive lineup you had, it does cost you a little bit. I think that the Lightning will win this year. Nicholas, I don't know. The Lightning were supposed to win last year. That's my only caveat right there. Let's get to this. What do we got? We've got 160 people through the turnstiles in 52 minutes. That's more than 3 a minute. That's fantastic. And now, we just got to get going. So I'm going to go take my cup of water break, get things going, and we'll be right back here in a minute. Oh boy, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta change something here. There is something I missed that I forgot about. Let me go do that. And let me take care of this. There we go. That shall solve that issue, and there we go. Slow chat. There we go, my ladies and gentlemen. Alright. See what we got going on here. And pajamas and dress clothes combo. Andrew? Saturday, right? Saturday, I'm bumming around the house. Of course I'm wearing my pajamas, but secondarily to that, anybody who doesn't know what's going on during the hockey, they'll see just the suit jacket and it's all good. Plaid pajamas, gotta keep warm somehow. She is dang cold in here. It's really cold in this room half the time. Alright. Have they updated those stats? That is my question. That is my concern right now. And let's get to Dolynny to 7.5k. I would take that. I would absolutely take that. And guys, the way you do that is that 7.5k subscribers. What you got to do is hit that subscribe button and get it going. Cool and comfortable. No, it's definitely not cool and comfortable. Absolutely not. And it's amazing up in the Arctic. Been there twice. I have never been further north than Conklin. Conklin is as far north as I have been. And how would I fix the Oilers D? Quite simply, you got to trade money out. That's the key. Trade money out and get money in. Andrew, try. You guys want warnings? Keep going at each other. I'll deal with it myself. I gotta close the door. Oh, my goodness. Alright, what do we got going on? They're still talking about Jordan Tutu. Let me see what we got. We've got Twitter. Oh, boys, that's what we gotta do. Twitter check. Twitter check. How bad is this? How bad is this? What do we got going on? Still 1-0, but kept to 1, but gotta get out on the front foot. That's what that guy's doing. And get McDavid a winger that can score. How about get McDavid a winger that can defend? That's the key. I had a good buddy tell me that one today. That's what he was saying. And alright. Oilers fans losing their mind. If you guys want to see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oilers fans are losing their minds, man. Go check Twitter. Search Oilers on Twitter and just see how brutal this really is. This is just, my goodness. Like, my goodness. My goodness. Like, what are we doing here? Wow. People are absolutely clueless on Twitter. That's what I'm going to tell you. Come out with a bit of energy in the first period. Did Oilers fans on Twitter not watch that first period? My goodness. Wow, alright. Yeah, absolutely. McDavid's absolutely outstanding offensively, but defensively needs some work. Absolutely. Yeah, like, I'm sorry. If you look at Twitter, you would swear the Oilers were down about 8-0. Larson gave the puck away each of the 8 goals. Like, just absolutely brutal. It's 1-0. Absolutely. It's John, I've talked about it on the channel before. It's the expectation of losing. Fans are so fickle, so thin-iced, they can't handle anything right now. And if Oilers really improve their D, well, first thing, Larry, you have to stop paying Chris Russell $4 million. You can't pay Darnell Nurse $6 million. You have to figure out what you're doing with Adam Larson because it's not working. And then you gotta add in somebody, right? It's just brutal. That Twitter check, not good. That's actually going to become a theme on Dolynny TV. We'll check Twitter every single time, and we'll see what's going on because that is a rough go. Get up here, Zap. Get up here. And I mean, on Twitter, it's always the same 5 guys yelling the same 5 things, but at the end of the day, like, at some point, you got to figure it out. The world's not going to end because the Oilers are down 1-0 after the first period. All I got to say. Miss Zap, get up here. Get up here. There you go. There you go. Some Oilers fans should have a conversation with Sabres fans these days. Well, let me tell you, I don't know why they don't always yell with Sabres fans. I don't get it. And can I play that Super Bowl Jeep commercial? I cannot play anything that is broadcast. Cannot. That is, well, pretty copyright. Detroit fans, yeah, Detroit fans have it pretty rough this year too. Alright. Sap, are you just enjoying the cuddles? Now there's Disney. Alright, I don't know what that is on Disney Plus, but sure. Now, we just wait. We just wait on this period to get underway. We should be right close to it. They've played the Jordan Tutu feature, had an interview, we'll be good. And nothing could change that, win or lose. That's exactly. You know what, guys? Trust the process. The NHL season is not an 82-0 win streak, right? That's not the way it goes. The NHL season, she's a grind, she's the long one. Remember, according to 90% of Oilers fans, probably about December 26th, we were out of the playoffs. We were done, we were cooked, we were never going to make the playoffs at that rate. And here we are, February 8th, in third place in the Pacific Division. A little bit too early to count the Oilers out on this one. Got a feel for Eichel. I don't know, that's what everybody says about McDavid, but at the same time, at what point do you take ownership, right? That's what I'm saying. You look at guys like Johnny Gaudreau in Calgary, right? Like, take some ownership for what you control and what you aren't producing, and then you're good. And Multi, what's going on? And Oilers going to win. If we lose, do we go to a wild card spot? We do, Jacqueline. No matter what, as I said in the game preview today, no matter what, the Oilers can't be out of a playoff spot after all things are wrapped up and said and done today. So that's a silver lining for a lot of people, I think you should know. And Real, welcome back in. Zap, what are you doing? Quit biting me, quit clawing me. All I gotta say. And now we got the tornado commercial in Ottawa. Look at the Blues last year, near dead last in January, and then they won the Cup. Well, everybody would tell you the Blues were a good team. They were just injury rattled, and there's no reason to compare them to the Oilers. But that's not what I'm comparing when I compare the Oilers to the Blues. What I'm comparing is anything can happen in hockey. Anything. That's the beauty. Get into the playoffs, anything. Absolutely anything can happen. Absolutely anything. There you go, Mr. Western Conference is way closer than the East. So many spots will be swapped, especially in the Pacific. Oh, guys, if you think at the end of the day the Pacific Division is going to end anywhere close to how it's aligned right now, you're probably correct. You're probably correct, because it's going to be a tight race all day. And you can say they were just underachieving, but any team can underachieve. It's not just unique to the Blues that they underachieved. A lot of teams in the NHL underachieve all throughout the season. Let's be serious, right? And then you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day. And that's alright, Real. Sometimes the world does get you down. And Wednesday, the Sedin's jersey retirement ceremony in Vancouver. My goodness, that'll be a good one. And I made playoff mode on how the playoffs would look like right now. That's tough math, because that's going to change probably after tonight a little bit. But we'll find out, because it really depends what goes on. And would I pay money to see the Oilers and Flames in the conference finals? Well, depends what kind of money and if I have that money. That's the question. I'd love to pay money for anything, but you have to have that money to pay it first. It's always the difficulty. But think about it this way too. As much as I'd love to be there, I'd love to be on here doing it with you, because let me tell you, enjoying a hockey game on YouTube, on Twitter, and all that, you know what, it's next to being in the building, that's for sure. Especially when you create a great community all season long and then you start live streaming the playoff games. My goodness, why not? Why not? One Honda, one tree. Well, it should be like one Honda, 25 trees, but whatever. They're a little ridiculous. And Jackal, both teams can't make the Stanley Cup final. That's the problem. Until we go 1 through 16 seeding in the NHL, that would be an interesting go. I get where you're going, but shut those off. 1 through 16 seeding, you just never know, right? What do we got now for a logo here? It's looking like a sick logo. How many oil field commercials are we going to see? I know we're watching Sportsnet West, but like these are sick logos and sick 3D animations that I need to know how to make. Mass Pro oil field supply. Alright. Alright. And not home, can't get the game. Who's in net? And what is the lineup tonight, Monty? What's going on? She's Gagne Chase on up front with McDavid. Then you've got our regular second line. Then you've got Haas, Benson, and Kazian. And then you've got the other side, which is Kara, Sheehan, and Archibald. Of course, BOA in the finals. Guys, don't kid me. I'd take that all day, but problem is, impossible at this point. Never been possible in my life either. And Smith is in net. D pairs are the same except for Jones in for Legason. And here we go. We're set for second period action. Top performer. GMC top performer. Let's see. That's a big shot there by... Ooh, Pecorine. Mike Smith. On the Detroit Red Wings. Alright. You got... Oh, look at that. Stick tap. Stick tap between those two. Now we're good. And should we go after at the trade deadline free agency? At this point, there's been so many names floated out, I don't even know. I don't know what's going to improve this team. That's kind of the question. I don't know what will improve the team until it happens and I have to justify it. End of the day, I'm not a good scout. I just talk about the rumors and talk about what's going on and give you my breakdown. That's kind of my specialty. Here we go. As here we are down the ice. Cleft bomb there. Predator Tatara again, guys. Like, right? It's tough. Tough. Here we go. Dry settle. Cross to Cleft bomb. Oh, no. Cleft bomb's at the point. And Avalanche winning is a good thing. They're in a playoff spot, so keep them in the playoff spot. Don't let any other subpar playoff teams get in there. Let's go dry settle down the boards. Nugent Hopkins there. Larson there. And dry settle's going to get going. Alright, here we go. Slow start to this period. Nashville's got 10 shots. We've got 7. 19:05 to go. And definitely trade Nurse before re-signing. Absolutely. That's the way I'm tending to go as well. 18:59 to go in the second period. 10-7 the shots as mentioned. Interesting. And a lot of decisions to be made in Edmonton. Absolutely. Absolutely. But for right now, we just need to focus on making the playoffs. And that's what this room's focused on. I don't think Nurse actually wants $8 million. He wants a contract structured like Trouba's. That's what, and numbers are tough. So remember, everybody was saying that Ken Holland was willing to give Kazian $5 million, and all of a sudden he signed for 3.2. So where'd that concern go, right? He's here for a second. There we go. How about Nuge busting across the line? There's a big shot by Draisaitl. Can't get it past Saros though. I don't think it's really that hard to find somebody to cover his spot, Ro. Realistically, that's what a Broberg's supposed to do. That's what a Samarukov's supposed to do at the end of the day. But what we need is, I do agree, a lot of people will mention that they don't have a veteran to mentor these young D. We do need a better veteran than Larson, Clefbaum, any of those. And here we go. Let's get McDavid in there. Going to go back to the point. Chason's going to try and chop that one. It'll be the Nashville who chops that. Oilers have a really good GM, that's exactly. Look at what he did so far, and you look at why we're here. It's because he made the right moves. Matt Duchene going in, and puck was off the stick by the time they called that hold. I don't know if that's how it works. Watch this. But Matt Duchene's been unreal this game. Honestly, straight up opinion, Matt Duchene has been absolutely unreal this game. 100%. But again, that penalty shouldn't happen because Darnell Nurse should be back in front of the man instead of beside the man. End of the day. End of the day. Alright, Sheehan Archibald, let's get it going. Let's get going. See what you can do, boys. Let's see if you can produce that shorty goal I've been looking for the past few games since that Arizona game, in which we got one out of them. There's a minute 50 to go, and the Predators have just pretty much passed down low and passed back to the point a couple of times. 15 seconds. Maybe interference, but kind of weak call. Well, that's exactly. They called the penalty after the fact, right? They called it after the puck had come free, so I don't know. Just is what it is. And back. All right, Nicholas, you're back. Let's get this going. Minute 28 to go. Puck tipped across. Nothing go. Smith stones him. Ooh, look at that big blocker save by Mike Smith. Battling it through. You love to see it. You love to see Mike Smith battle like that. That's one thing that I love about it. All right, David, welcome to the chat. Big save there as well from Mike Smith. And now he's scrambling all around like I would in NHL 20. But he's making the big saves, that's for sure. And that's all that matters. Watch this big blast right here. Bang, and oof, Mike Smith battling through. Look at this. Bang, and big blocker save from Smith falling across. Look at this, bang, and wow. Absolutely teed it up, and ooh, my good. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now I see what you're talking about, Tim. That one was labeled blocker, but about 20 feet upstairs. Been hearing rumors that Bonino's name has been mentioned. Bonino's name has been mentioned a lot by fans, I think is what I'd be saying. There's 1 minute to go in this power play for the Predators. They've had some dynamite. They've had some shots that they haven't been credited for yet. Now you have Matt Duchene protecting the puck. Cross, there's the big blast. That one tipped, and it goes right on by Mike Smith. That's a big break right there. That one could have been dangerous if she had been tipped on net. Puck crossed and off the crossbar. Big save there by Mike Smith recovering. My goodness. My goodness, absolute sketch. McDavid is good. Nicholas, there ain't no doubt in that. He just needs to get a bit better defensively and we'll be good. And it's not that he's bad defensively with his stick or anything. Just needs to hustle back into the play a little bit faster, that's all. That's really all my gripe is. Zach home across. Shot on net, blocked. And nothing there. Nice tip, Jujar. Nice tip, Kara, and he's going to skate this. Going to skate it up, and that's going to allow Nuge to get the shot. Big shot, short-handed by the Nuge, and there we go. Life is good. Life is dandy. Penalty killed, and the Predators still only lead by 1. And then it was that for Edmonton who limped off the ice. I don't know. I didn't see anyone limp off the ice for the Oilers, but possibly. We'll find out right away. This one's gonna go up the boards and gonna be shot in. McDavid couldn't get that one anywhere substance. But now Larson across to Clefbaum. Clefbaum around and up the boards. Draisaitl there. Cliff Chittle is the steal of the 2017 draft. I honestly don't know what Chittle's stats are this season. Probably good if you're saying he's a steal. There's a big block shot again. The Oilers getting the job done. And now, here we go. Suddenly we're pacing. McDavid, Draisaitl. Oh, big shot there and big deflection by Yamamoto. Whew, that one was tight. That one was tight, but the Oilers can't get it going. Draisaitl getting that one-timer going again. That's nice to see. And will Draisaitl win the Art Ross? Potentially. If he can keep the pace going, that's for sure. He needs to keep the pace going, though. And I got something going on with my ear here. Look at that big crossbar there, and then watch this one here. Connor McDavid. Ooh. Stayed out. Okay, he stayed out. Okay, he stayed out. That's scary. That's a little scary. As now Ethan Bear. Gonna go up, and nothing there. As Tyler Benson, they're now talking about how much he played in that first period, and it wasn't much. He's good. Ooh, but led with the knee. Led with the knee into the boards, falling. That's not good to see. Connor McDavid, last 11 games, 16 points. Good news all around, that's for sure. And now you got Mike Smith battling that puck off to Darnell Nurse. Let's get back underway. Let's not worry about McDavid too much right now. We'll get an update if we get an update, and we'll be fine. And now you've got Mr. Zach Kassian going. Bear looking for it. And whoever up the boards. And now you got Darnell Nurse carrying it. He's going to shoot that puck. Nice shot there by Nurse. Alright, I don't give Nurse enough credit lately, but nice shot there. And now this got going. That Kassian, Tyler Benson looking for the puck. He's got that battle in there. And now you got the Oilers fans chanting. 14:09 to go in this second period. And which one's starting to get a little bit sleepy? Is what it goes after the Oilers come off penalty kill to start the period, and now battled up, and not much going on there either. You just can't get anything going. David is definitely a tough character, that's for sure. Nothing to be said there. There we go, traded. Battle back. Oh, there's the yawn I was trying to get out. Sorry guys. Needed to get that out or else I wasn't going to survive tonight. Getting going. Alright, at some point we gotta get this offside or something and get a whistle because this Oilers team trapped in their own zone. Let's go. Puck up and across. Ooh, look at that. Puck in and there's a good shot again. UC Saros steers it clear though. Oilers just a little bit lacking in getting it up to the net with pressure. That's about the only part. But you know what? On a rush, take the shot. Never know what's going to happen. Clefbaum going to take his man Ekholm and oh man, stole the puck from wraparound attempt by the defenseman. Yamamoto can't cash it. This is good. This is good. Good pressure so far. That's exactly. The fact that McDavid's playing after watching that documentary should just absolutely amaze you. I need a good stretch. Oh, there we go. We're good. Get the earpiece back on and let's get this going. 12:30 to go in this second period. Oilers haven't had much pressure, but they've had some shots. They've doubled their shots from the period before in the first 7 minutes of the game. Vincent, welcome in. How's your day going? Let me know. Got 12:16 to go. Matt Duchene driving to the net again. Matt Duchene's puck possession is absolutely unreal. Mike Smith battling through. I don't know what Mike Smith's doing, but he's caught on. What the heck was Mike Smith doing? Now Larson comes over. This ain't good. I don't know what's going on with Mike Smith there. Kyler Yamamoto looks like your classic Junior B player. Rasmus Anderson. Yeah, Rasmus Anderson. He's a Calgary Flames defenseman. Yeah, what about him? Puljujärvi having a crybaby session in Finland. That's about what's still going on, yeah. Facts, Johnny. Facts. Oh, man, that was a good stretch. Hopefully Mike Smith's okay. That's all I gotta say there. Hoping. Anyway, hoping. Looks like Dominic Hasek. I don't know. His stick got it caught under the post or something. Setting up for Yamamoto. That's what Larson was doing. You wear a cat. That's a nice cat. That's a pretty cat. Smart Home Security. $20 a month. And am I a Ukrainian? Stinklessly? Yes, I am. Absolutely. That is my father's side lineage. There we go. Good to go. And pull you over and Nurse for a good D-man? Well, if you could pull that off, but again, that only alleviates $3.2 million in cap space. That's the problem. And Johnny, if you watch Nurse occasionally, anyone would love him on their team. If you watch him actually, you don't want him on his team. Nurse is good, no. Nurse is good offensively a bit, defensively a bit, but he's pretty brain dead. He's pretty brain dead defensively, to be quite honest with you. Always on one knee in front of the net, always creating havoc. Not good. Ooh. My goodness. That one just sets me up bad. That one at the Dome, bad memories, bad memories. Alright, Connor McDavid's out there. Let's get this going. Let's get this going and get seeing what we can do. And there we go. Up. And I'd say Nurse is worth 3.2 we pay him. Don't get me wrong. Nurse is worth 3.2. He can fight, he can hit, he can do everything. But anything realistically more is getting to be a little bit too much. Matt Duchene bump there. Loses the puck there to McDavid. Look at this. Darnell Nurse in the rush. I don't know what he's doing up there. Yeah. No, Darnell Nurse wants $8 million, but right now he's paid 3.2. That's the thing. For 3.2 he's fine, but we need to sign him to a contract extension. That's the problem. That's the problem. There's a little bit of difficulty, yeah. That's okay, Johnny, we're on the same page here. Thank you. Not often Oilers and Flames fans get on the same page, but now Darnell Nurse has the puck, 11:17 to go. And something going here. Most consecutive 80-point seasons, plus-point seasons in franchise history. Connor McDavid, I think, has a very, very good shot at that record. Because he'll have his 3 years of entry level, 8 years of his contract. He can be at 10. He can do it. No problem. Look at this. Bang. Looking good. 8 is 15 goals, 20 goals, was plus 30 minutes ago. Yeah, exactly. Defenseman that can blast you in about 15 goals a season and play 30 minutes a night, that's an $8 million a year defenseman. Like, if you ever get time, guys, the best part about it is there's so many online hockey resources. If you ever get time, go and find a defenseman you really think is worth his contract and then hit the contract comparables section on capfriendly.com. That'll tell you kind of where you're supposed to be in the range. Nurses or Mr. McDavid is 12.5. And Jim, I don't think Mr. McDavid's actually hurt. I think he's just a little bit laboring from it. That's about it. Mentally, you've got the Habs and Leafs at 0-0. That's good news. But could Nurse become that kind of player? He should be that kind of player by now. That's kind of the argument. He should be that kind of player by now, given the development curve he was supposed to have. And Jackets are winning 1-0 against the Avalanche. Oh, good news. Funny enough, when the Oilers were awful from 07, I used to cheer for them as my number 2. Now they're good. I pray they lose every game. Johnny, that's the way she goes, eh? Trust me. Up until Cale Makar got into the lineup for the Avalanche against the Flames in that first round playoff series, I was actually cheering for the Flames. You know what? Support Alberta. I'm in southern Alberta. Might as well pay attention, be able to talk to guys at work, that kind of deal. But then, it was what it was. Cale Makar got in the lineup, and I said it's game over. Cale Makar changes this series 100%, and he did. Okay, you guys are throwing big comments at me now. And most D-men are overpaid because the real good ones are hard to find. So many teams have to overpay to keep them. That's true. That's where I'm saying the contract comparables on Cap Friendly will tell you what's going on for sure. That puck goes up into the first row of seats. We've got ourselves. Look at this play by Archibald. I didn't mention it, but look at this one. Takes it, spins it, and it comes off, and then he gets decked. Rough. I hope, I do love him as an Oiler. That's the thing. I love Darnell Nurse. Don't get me wrong, guys. Last year, if you watched my earliest live streams covering the Oilers, I love Darnell Nurse. Problem is, the situation is too complicated to just sit here and say, he's 8 million, or he's 5 million. It's tough. It's tough, and it weighs on me a lot every day. And absolutely, is there any news on Neil right now? He didn't skate today, so we wait to see if he'll skate tomorrow kind of deal. That's about it. Watching the Devils game, and I would love to see the Oilers get Miles Wood. Miles Wood is a good player. Let's see what we got. Kako is better than Hughes. I don't know. Kako's had a rough season too. Both of them have had rough years. See, Benson needs to be given a chance to prove himself. Yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, you're playing Gagne and Chiasson with McDavid. If you're McDavid, why are you not telling Tippett, play Benson with me? Let Benson rip with me. I don't get it. Because right now, you guys are saying Benson's not even playing. Well, Benson's played a couple of shifts this game. Tyler Benson has played 2 minutes and 56 seconds of ice time this game. So far, that's about it. What do we got? We've got everybody coming in the channel all of a sudden. And Nurse should get 5 at most. That's exactly, like, you got to keep it reasonable. And for example, PK Subban, 11 points and a minus 18, but that, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's tough. It's tough all around. Is that Liam Reddick's? Neil and Benson were on McDavid's wing tonight. That would be the ideal, that's for sure. And you've got issue for Benson this time of year. Honestly, we're in a tight playoff spot. Having a newbie on the team can be problematic. Robert, though we are letting Yamamoto run with it, right? Is sometimes to get that spark, you have to try something unconventional, and I'd be totally willing. We're on a 2-game losing streak. Worst you do is go to 3. End of the day. Look for a spark. Let Connor play with somebody new. Never know. Benson could be that line mate we've been looking for Mr. McDavid, right? That's what I'm saying. I think this will be the Western Conference matchups we will be. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Yamamoto with a good chance, but nothing there. Benson's supposed to be good. Benson is absolutely supposed to be good. He's had 104 points in 115 career AHL games. What's going on, White? Glad to see you. Yeah, almost started over a month ago. Well, but again, that was a big part of our season, right? We felt, a lot of Oilers fans felt at that time the playoffs were on the line and we needed to do something. What did we do? We called up a kid and put him in the lineup, right? End of the day, that's what I was saying. I'm saying, give Benson a chance and we'll see what happens. I'm not saying give Benson a chance for 7 or 8 games in a row. Give him a chance for the rest of the game. Let him play hockey and just see what happens. Because he can't be much worse defensively than Gagne and Chiasson, realistically. Okay, there we go. And Chris trade Nurse and a pick for Bowen Byram? I don't know. I don't know if going younger is the answer. That's the thing. Going somewhere around Nurse's age probably is the answer. And Benson is a left winger, a winger technically speaking, but a left winger more specifically. So we got to set up an attack here. Oh, here we go. There's a good chance, but nothing going there. There we go. Let's go, Mr. Draisaitl across, Johnny. There we go. Ooh, big blast there. There's another chance, and there we go. The Oilers funnel 5 pucks or so at the net there on that chance, and we're good. We're good. I appreciate that. Look at this. Bang across. Darnell Nurse funnels that puck low, and look at that. That's what you want to see. Funnel that puck on net. Doesn't always have to be a shot, but you can funnel it on net, and he misses wide there. It'll all be good. Neon Leon on the bench now. That's a nice shift to see him moving his feet and getting it going. And race, I don't know if Bouchard's necessarily not NHL ready or it's just not the right time. What I'd be saying. Bouchard's had some rough goals in the AHL this season. I think that's indicative of what's what we've seen with him in the NHL so far. We haven't seen him play in the NHL this season. That's because we want to keep developing him and keep him growing. We don't, I guess what you could say, we don't want to do what we did to Darnell Nurse to Evan Bouchard, simply put. That's a good freeze by Mr. Mike Smith. Leon Draisaitl. That big night there. 2 goals in each of last 3 games versus Predators. Oh, wow. Look at that. Big goals. Big goals. Big goals from the side of the net. That's where Leon Draisaitl's got to be. Big empty net goal there. Hose up. And has not gone more than 2 games without a point this season, has Leon Draisaitl. Alright, I think the plan is to have him in the lineup next season. So we got to see how he finishes. Obviously, playoffs would be huge for him. Get him battle tested. It's these tight games where D is so important. It's the difference between getting a win and a W. Well, let me tell you, so far the D's been very steady. The D's been very steady. Remember, think about if Caleb Jones doesn't block that shot in front of the net and create that scramble. Think about that. If that doesn't happen, that puck probably goes off the pad into the corner and goals avoided. So it is what it is. And yeah, you know what? Legason definitely as a 7th defenseman could be absolutely useful, that's for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Tim, I will tell you, anytime you see Saros in net, my fear is he'll get a shutout. That's just the way it is. And what was Benson drafted? 2nd round, I think 32nd overall or something like that. Or the Oilers, 36th overall, somewhere in there. He was drafted, actually it would have been 32nd or 31st. No, it wasn't the I got it all confused in my head. It was the Pugliarvi draft, so it would be like 33rd or something in there. Here we go. 6:51 to go in this second period. Toronto versus Washington, Boston versus Carolina, Pitts versus, well, there you go, some good in the matchups. Florida versus Tampa would be a heck of a matchup. Let's go. Clefbaum ahead. Gotta get this going at some point. Nothing going there. And flipped out into neutral ice. Puck on edge. Nothing going there. Guys, I will let you know I'm probably going to actually head out after the end of the second period because I've got supper waiting on me and I'd like to eat that before heading out to my party I'm going to tonight. So that's kind of the plan. I'll let you know that right now. 6:10 to go in this second period, but you will be carried home the rest of the way of this second period by me, that's for sure. This Connor McDavid, no problem moving his legs. Look at this rush. Bang, 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 bang. Looking for the wraparound. Can't get it. Loses the handle, but that's all right. What year? Benson was drafted 2016. 2016. We just need to get one here and solve it up. And you know what? I think if we get one, it becomes 2 very quickly. Let me be honest with you there. You get 1, you get 2 very quickly. Sheehan, Archibald, and Caro out there trying to grease this one. That'd be all right if we could get it. There's the blast from Nurse. Big blast. Misses wide. It's been a hard game, but it's all right. Been tight checking. This is what playoff games are going to be like, but this just doesn't have the playoff aroma, you know what I mean? Benson. Still not on the ice at all, really much this period. Blocked in front. Goals hard to come by in the NHL tonight. 18 goals total in games going on. Yeah, and there's a lot of games going on. Did I see your Western Conference? I absolutely did. Absolutely did. Here we go. Gotta get something going here. That's all I'm saying. It's tough to watch a 0-goal game for the Oilers. We're often treated to good hockey games like this. I think we had 3 shutouts so far, and that's 18 or 16 teams, 8 games, 18 goals. Not a lot of goals realistically, right said. But Predators just clogging up the slot. I mean, there's like 5 guys for the Predators playing within the slot tonight at times, and that's a little unique. You consider how the Oilers play. Now the Oilers do it, but look at this. 5 Oilers underneath the dots. Like, come on, boys. You can spare a man to go get a guy behind the net. If you're going to play that way, spare a man to go get a guy in front of the net. That's all I'm saying. Here we go. Nicholas, I think what they need is just a shot on net. I take a shot on net right now. Here we go. Benning. Big backhand. There we go. Glove save. Face off in the offensive zone. And we'll take it. Guys, I'm going to run for a quick bathroom break. I'm all screwed up on my schedule, but I'll be right back. And don't party like a Dolynny party. I don't host the parties. I really don't host parties. Oh. My goodness. Nashville in a quick strike offense like Edmonton, they have to play the close check and clog middle game. Well, and that's the weird part too, is you think about how effective that should realistically be, right? If you're clogging up the slot, you'll always have two defensemen high battling you back, but it works for some teams, right? You look at how New Jersey can play that neutral zone game and just create your chances slowly and methodically, and it'll work out. Alright. We got Curry, Beer, Coffee, Messier on my screen right now. Big old banners. That kid's not looking too impressed with the game so far. And gotta force everything across the ice. Well, gotta force it on net. That's the key here. There's gonna be the play. It looks like Nashville might have made an adjustment on the face-off to the Oilers' second line face-off play because they didn't line up in it. This one's going to come out of the zone. Light up the lamp. Well, we got to light up the lamp. That's the hard part. It really doesn't need Hall. Nobody needs Hall. Like, look at what Hall's doing in Arizona. Yeah, he's got points, but same thing as everybody says about McDavid and Edmonton. Yeah, points are one thing, but wins are another, right? Tim's already said that in the chat, too. There's a big blast, not block, pardon me. Cleft bomb with a bomb from the point, but can't get it through. And you got Patrick Kane versus Winnipeg tomorrow on Hometown Hockey. It's a 5 p.m. Mountain Standard start. I am chilly. I am chilly all of a sudden. Gotta button this up and get the padding back on. So here we go. UC Saros. What do we got going? Something good, hopefully. Something good. We're up to, oh my goodness. We had 34 people in the stream at one point tonight. Oh yeah, excellent. Excellent. Now you've got Nurse there across. Oh, there you go. Now McDavid back there. Darnell Nurse going to fire this puck down low. Gagne across, and nobody's going to meet. Ooh, hold on. Bear's going to meet it there. He forechecked hard on that one. Now puck goes to the side of the net. Puck scrambled, but now you've got a D low, and you've got Connor McDavid trying to skate back. And just look at this. That's what I hate. Connor McDavid tries to stay with his guy, not in front of his guy. And that's what I'm talking. Just get going a little bit more. Personal stats are nice, but I will take 16 playoff wins over a scoring title any day. That's the key. Now I'll take both any day. 2-0. Nashville scored, eh? That just is what it is. Grimaldi across. And just watch how this happens. Just watch how this happens. Back to the point. Yannick Weber's still on the ice. That's good. Hamius fires that. Net comes off. Okay. How far behind am I? And puck there. Hamius. Was that a tip? Was that a tip? That was a tip. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, the key to beating the Oilers, is just simply tip the puck. It don't matter who's on the ice. It don't matter if you got the first, fourth, third, second line on the ice. It don't matter if you've got the third, second, or first pairing on the ice. Just tip the puck. Tip the puck and you'll score goals against the Oilers. And that's just a long shift. That line caught out there on a long shift. Look at this. Sam Gagne across, and yeah, just a lazy play to the middle. Again, guys, lazy play to the middle. And look at that tip. Right there. Tip is there. It is what it is. You watch the San Jose Sharks do it all night. Now you watch, again, the Nashville Predators do it a couple times over. I don't know. End of the day, I don't care what happens to lead to a tip goal. I'm just upset that every team can tip the puck in against the Oilers, but when it comes to getting a game of 5 or 6 tips, the Oilers can never get it. Never. And that's what frustrates me all the heck. Plus, I'm a little hangry now, so thinking about food. Back to the December. Well, we've lost 2 games. We've lost 2 games in a row. That's it. Literally, we've played, what, 3 games in February? You're ready to write them off again? Come on now. Come on. Head of shape, please. 17th goal for Nick Bonino, assisted by Hamius. Here we go. I don't know what I had predicted for this one. Hold on. We'll get a break in the play and I'll play an image. I'll show you what I got predicted for this. Let's go down the ice and cleft bomb there. Cleft bomb there. As Nugent Hopkins, there we go. Grease in the late period power play. I like to see it. There's the shot, cleft bomb, nice, and there we go. Cleft bomb, man. Could have used cleft bomb cash in that. That would have been nice. An Edmonton power play coming up. 1:50 to go in this period. Still on my screen. Don't see the referee's arm up. Leave the puck for the Nashville player behind you. Look good. Here we go. There's Nurse. Get one across. There we go. Okay, I think Duchesne touched that. Duchesne touched that. I know it's the possession metric now. That'll be a face-off. And again, honestly, again, it's nothing about quitting on plays. The first goal was nothing about quitting on plays. Second goal, I don't think Chiasson quit on that play. He was late getting to the point, and sure, you can say that. Well, okay, he quit on getting to the point, but no, it's not about that. And there's a difference, I think, about quitting on plays and being hard on a play, right? Quitting on a play is just giving up, right? Quitting is giving up, whereas being hard on a play is winning a play, and that's the key. You got to win a play. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this going, boys. At some point, we got to move this up the ice. McDavid across. There we go. We thankfully didn't let McDavid take the zone entry. That's good. And at the same point, quitting on plays, it's just also called being lazy at times. Comes down to compete, Loyal. Comes down to compete. Here we go. Mr. Cleft bomb across. Come on, boys. Let's smell one out here. And back and across. And there we go. Can't score. We've had some good chances. We've had some really good chances to start this game, but we can't get much going. 22 seconds to go. There we go. McDavid, nice play. And look at that. That's your definition of tonight. Right there. That's saved by Saros is your definition of tonight. Saros at Rogers Place, let me tell you, it just is what it is. And what are you? Hold on, what? How are you telling me it's a McDavid goal, dry goal? I'm on replay right now. Or Chiasson, hold on. You guys are freaking out now. Does anyone know who actually scored the goal? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how confused I am in a second. Alright, let's get going. 12 seconds to go. Late, greasy goal. They call it an own goal. Alright, all you guys were wrong. It's an own goal. Oh my goodness, guys. We know this Oilers team all too well. We can panic all we want, but you just get a late power play. It's greasy. Yeah, I don't think that's Draisaitl. It's hands off. Hands off. I'm just good. I'm good. I'm good. Alright. Teammate, I don't know who touched that puck. Again, I think the confusion is very well warranted on your guys' part. And if that ain't the way you start... Ooh, man. They've done that twice in a span of recent while. Ooh, that's rough. That's the Steve Smith goal. That's the Steve Smith goal, ladies and gentlemen. Why did no Oilers fan tweet this? Anyway, guys. I'm going to tune on out. I'm going to go eat supper. Because it's starving. And I will catch you in the game review. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We can argue all we want in the chat, but we'll argue in the post game because now she's a 2-1 game. Guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I'm up on out of here.